Again, good morning. It's March the 19th. Post a huge trend day in most every market that we follow, and that almost always yields a pause day. We do have some news today that can help stir things up, but resistance is pretty easy to see on a day like today. Support is a little more difficult to discern. So top of value from yesterday is one place to see it. We've got this breakout here in L period at 11 to 12. So this 12 to 16 area looks like it might be pretty good support. Maybe a little bit lower during the day session right here. So I'm going to put a question mark by 17. Try to buy 9s to 13s and then 1s to 5s. On the sell side, 21.5. 21 was a single print very early this morning. It's been taken out. You've got the London high at 26 in end period and at 27. So this 21 area to 28, maybe as high as 29 is where resistance is. So 23s to 27s looks like a pretty good sell. May take a 19 to get. It just depends on where the first rotation stops. Then our 31 to 03, which would be new highs, but it would allow them to get stops above that. So jobless claims 293. First news focus, current account balance minus 105. Philly Fed, our number 2 piece of news today at 7. LEI, no one will pay any attention to, at plus 0.3. Nat gas inventories, minus 50 BCF. So first news focus will be jobless claims. Philly Fed will be second, direction of the E-mini. Now, in action by the Fed, higher interest rates hurts both financials and the E-mini. Lower interest rates helps both the financials and the E-mini. So the markets could separate today, but on that major piece of news yesterday, they were going to trade lockstep.
Farmer, a researcher. Now every business
and what's I can't forget that. So today, the E-mini might actually
whatever you do.
be a play
There's a new way to work,
in the bond market. We know where resistance is. You can see it right there in front of the screen. The key is where is support on a after a trend day up. And the market will look for that this morning. Looking at the ZB. Knob spread came in a little bit. We've got the top of value at 9. We've got 06. We've got the breakout down here from 27. So the 4 to 8 looks like it's probably pretty good support. So 5 to 9 for buy 1. 29 to 01 for buy 2. And we'll put a question mark by 13. On the sell side, last rotate up stopped at 23. Then at 20, then at 26, then at 29. So 24 to 28 is where resistance is. So we'll try 23, 27s, and our 31 to 03. And may have to pay 13s to get in. I think we can come a little lower, and just structurally right now, this buy at 29 on that high volume number, right above that high volume number is where I put a structural buy. With patience, we might get there. Internationally, pretty quiet overnight. The United States is moving some anti-aircraft missile batteries to Poland. They're doing exercises right there. So I mean, this Russia's in the driver's seat, and they're controlling it. And Russia has had incursions, they say, with armed bombers into English airspace. Had to scramble fighters several times. So, and here we are safely, putting a squadron of fighters into the EU someplace, something into Poland with token. It's just Russia's in the driver's seat, and they're going to do pretty much what they want to do. And our response to them it was a failed response. It was the same response that Lyndon Baines Johnson used in Vietnam. We'll match you bullet for bullet, but no more. And that war, we brought North Vietnam to the bargaining table when they unleashed the B-52s and bombed the cities in North Vietnam, and that's what it takes. Okay, gold. We know where resistance is, 75. We talked about that yesterday. We thought that you could get a good short at London, maybe a little bit higher, catch some people short. Asia, they were certainly asleep. Some people covered their shorts in gold. So 72, 69, and this 66 area, and we're currently at 65. So 68, 70. 73, 75, sell 2. On the buy side, it is 60 to 62, and that's a pretty aggressive buy, and then it's going to be our 55, 57. And again, we know where resistance is. We don't know exactly where support is, and we're in value from the yesterday. What, to the breakout at 53, 55? Don't know. It's there. I mean, you got to take out 60, 62. So first support's 60, 62. I mean, Laramie, you just go to the charts and you see where the numbers are, and then what happens will happen. But I think the first place to engage in the gold market is in that 60, 62 area. 55, 57 has kind of been one of those pivot points. Okay, we said last night when we left the euro that there was a hell of a short setting up in London. We thought that there might be some people caught short, and the selling started when Globex opened. Asia, they stopped it at 109. Globex stopped it at 109.25. New move in Asia started in D period. London's high is 108. So our assessment that there was find a place to sell it in the overnight session was absolutely correct. Bottom of value is 106.70, or 106.17. 107 obviously is where the market is. I'm going to give it some room just because I really don't like being long the euro. So buy 175, buy 250. Look at the magnitude of these moves, and just think about. You wonder why there's no liquidity in the currency markets. There's all the liquidity you need, then there's none. It's because of this kind of move, and I believe Sweden cut their interest rate yesterday. Movements by central bank. The currency markets are extremely volatile. There's a lot of money to be made, but I think a lot of the world is only comfortable day trading it. 40 to 50, sell 1, 75, sell 2. And obviously you got to get to a quarter. So we're going to put a question mark at a quarter. But if he can trade in London time, there's just a tremendous amount of opportunity right there. The markets move slower, no doubt. But with some patience, those starting gold and currencies, they do start. Quite often we'll get a move out of gold out of London too. And if our markets are going to turn, the financials and the indexes, they'll turn in London. They won't turn in Asia usually. Very rarely will they turn in Asia. Okay, we had the breakout from 45. So this 45 area plus or minus by 1. I do like the short side of the market better in crude because there's more supply than demand. It's pretty simple. London's high is 87, so 75 to 46, sell 1. Getting short against 50, that might be the trade right there. That's a high volume number. And then 46 and a quarter, 50 for sell 2. So 45, we get down there and can't take it out. We can get long than 44.50. I think longer term crude is headed lower. Okay, hopefully we'll get some action on the E-mini today. It has been a miserable trade, but I think we've learned a lot this week. Just has not been any volatility. So 75 is one of those very round numbers, so a structural buy against 75 would make some sense. We've got an M period low here at 87, so 85, 87 is support 1. And I think if we break that, we got a chance to get down to 75, so we'll put a question mark at 80, and then buy 2 will be 75 plus or minus. On the sell side, pretty good resistance in the 95, 97 area. And yesterday we talked about on that rally up that selling 99, 99.50 was the trade, and it was the trade late in yesterday's session. It was also the trade in the overnight session. So 99 to 01, sell 1. Yeah, it's probably going to be sell 2, excuse me. So sell 1's 95 to 97. Okay, the first focus will be jobless claims at 293. Second focus will be Philly Fed at 7, coming at 10 Eastern. My inclination today in the E-mini is to find a place to sell it, just because the economic numbers aren't very good. Okay, it'll take about 20 minutes to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy in that. See ya as soon as I can later.